afternoon, Miss Kurland. I ask you to take the witness stand, please. I ask if you can remain standing and raise your right hand. Please have a seat. Ask you to please state and spell your name.
It's Sarah Justine Kurland. SARAHJUSTINEKURLAND.
Thank you, Miss Kurland.
Your witness.
Thank you, Your Honor. Ms. Kurland, how old are you now?
45.
What do you do for a living?
I'm an artist and a teacher.
What type of art do you do?
I'm a photographer.
Do you live in New York City?
I do.
Did you live in New York City in August of 2000?
I did.
And at that time, what were you doing with yourself?
I wasn't teaching then, but I was making photographs, exhibits at my art gallery.
And at that time, were you living in Manhattan?
Yeah, on the Lower East Side.
On the night of August 10th of 2000, did you happen to go out that night, or August 9th, I should say? Did you happen to go out that night?
I did.
And where did you go?
I went to a bar on Spring Street. Actually, I don't remember. It's 15 years ago. It was called Sway or something like that.
Okay, that's fine.
Sorry.
You went to a bar on Spring Street, and that's in Lower Manhattan. Is that right?
Yeah, on the West Side.
Okay, and while you were at that bar, did you meet anyone?
I did.
Who did you meet?
I met Johan.
I'd like to show you for identification. Government Exhibit 811. Do you recognize that person?
Yeah, I do.
Who is that?
It's the man that I met that night.
Johan?
Yeah.
I'd like to offer 811 into evidence.
Without objection.
811. I'm adding this to my list here, I think. All right, in evidence. It's a photo of who again? How do you spell his name?
Johann, Your Honor.
Johann.
Correct.
All right, it's in evidence at this time.
Did you learn what Johan did for a living?
Yeah. Yeah. He told me that he directed television commercials.
Then did you learn where he lived?
He had been in LA, I think. This was like a...
Objection. This is hearsay and irrelevant, Judge.
Yeah.
You're not the judge. I'm the judge. The question is, do you know where he lived? And he told you where he lived, right?
Yeah. We were chatting.
Objection overruled. You can testify about where he told you he lived.
Where did he live?
He had just come to New York. He was new in town. He was coming from LA. But I believe he was from Switzerland.
So members of the jury, we don't know whether he is telling her the truth or feeding her a lie because he's not testifying. So you can't accept this for the truth of it. You can accept it for the fact that this is what was told to the witness. And I think there's going to be probably some follow-up questions based upon knowledge that she inquired what she did. So it's for that purpose, just to move that process along. But we don't know whether Johan was telling her the truth or not, so we're not allowing that in for its truth, just for the sequence of events that entered into the witness's mind. Let's see what she did with that knowledge.
Okay, well, in part with that knowledge. Did you pick him up that night?
Well, yeah. It was...
If you can say that, if you had a problem saying it, let me know. I guess the question is, where did you go with Johan afterwards?
Well, the bar closed or was about to close. We had been chatting for a few hours. We had a few drinks together. And I think he was staying in the East Village. Or anyway, in the same direction that I lived. I hadn't made up my mind what would have happened in the course of the night.
I don't think this is not like the Real Housewives. You don't have to go into the details.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything wrong with meeting people.
I had just met him.
In my frivolous youth, I used to do that myself.
Yeah. I was 30.
Okay. So the bar closed. Do you remember about what time that was?
I imagine it was between 3 and 4. I mean, this was really a long time ago.
Sure, it's just to the best of your recollection. And if you don't remember, just please tell us.
I don't remember if we waited until the bar actually told us to leave, or if we had just decided that we were tired, but it was late and we decided to walk home.
So 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning, you are now into August 10th. Is that right?
Yeah.
When you left, what did you do?
I can't wait to hear where this is going to lead to. I'll allow you, under the circumstances, in light of the delicate matter, to ask a few direct leading questions.
Your Honor, I think it will become clear that's the end.
You're just tantalizing and torturing us right now.
I'm sorry. Were you walking down the sidewalk with Johan?
Do you want me to just tell the whole story?
What direction were you heading in? Do you remember?
Yeah. We were headed east.
Okay, and can you tell us what the circumstance was as you were walking? Like where you were, where the street was, where the sidewalk, where the buildings were?
We were on Spring, and I believe this bar was on Hudson, and the bar was on the south side of Spring Street. But I had my bike with me, and I parked my bike on a pole on the north side of the street, so we had to cross over to the north side of Spring Street. And I unlocked my bike, and I started pushing my bike along so I could walk along with him. Originally, I was on the outside of the...
When you say outside, do you mean the side towards the street?
Yeah, towards the street. But I was a smoker then, and I remember...
I don't think you have to get into all that detail. We don't need to know what kind of cigarettes you were smoking. Let's see if we can get the question that may have some relevancy.
Ms. Kurland, while you were walking on the street, Johan was hit by a car, correct?
Correct.
And he was killed, right?
And he was killed.
So with your Honor's permission, it was close to the time you're about to describe. With the cigarette, right?
Yeah.
You don't have to. You can say what you observed. You were walking. You saw him being hit by a car. Did you see it happen?
Well...
Yes or no?
It was very quick. The car came.
You didn't see it happen? You saw it happen?
I kinda saw it happen. I kinda didn't.
You can testify what you observed, okay, if you want to do that.
Your Honor, I think if you let her just tell the story very quickly, it's actually not a long story. It makes sense once she starts to tell it.
We don't need to know about all the cigarettes you were smoking. I think the relevancy is, you obviously observed something that happened to Johan that night, right?
Yeah.
You can tell the jury what you observed.
Okay. I was walking. In the end, he ended up on the curbside. We were on the sidewalk. And there was very quickly, very peripheral of my vision, I saw the car.
Before you saw that, did you hear anything at some point?
It's really hard to tell. I saw the car. I got pushed over, and then Johan was gone. And then I got up, and I looked for him. It's weird. I can't actually say that I saw him being hit. I saw all of a sudden. I was looking straight ahead.
I'm asking you to step back a moment from the time when Johan went out of your vision, but before that, did you and Johan hear anything? Did you have a discussion about hearing something?
Oh yeah. A while before that, I don't know how many... A couple minutes before that, we heard what sounded like shots. And we discussed it and decided that it was fireworks because it was close to 4th of July and people in the summer like fireworks.
And you said you were brushed aside, is that right?
Yeah.
And you didn't see Johan when you recovered your senses?
Yeah. I didn't get knocked out, but I was pushed over and disoriented. And within seconds, it was like very quick. I looked for him, called his name.
What did you see?
I saw a shoe. I saw one of his shoes first.
Did you even eventually see him?
I eventually saw him.
Can you explain where you found him?
There was like a little street right before 6th Avenue, and he was across that little street it was like a meridian area with parking meters, and he was lying with a parking meter between his legs, unconscious.
And what did you do at that point?
I panicked. I don't remember if I screamed or called out, but the car had continued going. There were a lot of people on the street.
The question is, Ms. Kurland, have you ever testified in court before?
I haven't.
Listen to me. You're a little hyper. Count to 10 to yourself.
Okay.
Can you do that? Tell me when you're finished. Listen to the question and just answer it directly.
Okay.
I think the question about time is, what did you do?
Yeah, when you saw Johan, where did you go?
Where did you go?
I ended up leaving at the point when the police and the ambulance were there. I didn't leave right away.
The police came, ambulance came. You were there for a little while. How much time passed before the police or the ambulance came while you were there?
It was a long time ago. It felt like really quick.
Okay, so it seemed quick. That's your best recollection?
Yes.
You wanted to know where she went after that.
Yeah, where did you go?
I went to the Amtrak station and went to a good friend of mine's house who lived in Great Barrington.
Did you speak with the police before you left?
No.
Okay. What caused you to leave without speaking to the police?
I was in a total panic.
Okay, and eventually did you go back and speak with the police?
Yeah. I think it was, like, the next day or maybe... Yeah. So that was the 10th. It was probably the 11th.
If I can just show you what's been marked as 809 in evidence, which is a map, take a second to orient yourself with the map. And if you could just, do you recall approximately where the bar was that you walked out of?
Approximately.
Okay, can you point it on the screen? If you touch the screen, it will leave a little mark.
Oh. It was like, here. Or maybe, yeah.
And do you recall where you were when you heard what sounded like shots? It's okay if you don't remember.
I feel like we were here. Can I redraw that?
Sure.
Oh God, I did it terrible. In here.
And then lastly, where were you? Well, not second to lastly. Where were you?
There's no question. You don't want me to tell you to count to 10 again, do you? Just listen to the question and answer the question directly. Do you have any other questions of the witness?
Yes, Your Honor. If you can just point to where you were when you were brushed over. And lastly, do you recall where you walked to, where you saw Johan?
Can I redraw that?
Sure.
It's not really right. It's not on the street, but it's in the middle of it.
Is it in that intersection?
It's, like, in the in-between area.
Is it in this narrow space that is between the street here that I'm making marks on?
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm going to show you just 2 photographs. Or actually, I think I can do it with 1. I'm going to show you what's been marked as Exhibit 801A in evidence. And just looking there, do you recognize that location?
Yes.
So what is that? What are we looking at?
That is the shoe that I described, and the point of view where the camera is, there was a building there, is where I was knocked over. And where you see the red brick covering on the ground, there is where Johan was, those parking meters on the far side of that meridian area.
Okay, so I'm just going to mark here the lower center of the screen. Is that the shoe you were talking about?
Yes.
And that's where you were approximately when you were brushed over?
Further back and to the right, but yeah.
And over here. I'm pushing towards the lower center right of the screen. Is that the area where you mentioned you saw Johan?
Yeah.
Okay, and did you actually see afterwards a car, the car that had hit?
Yes.
What kind of car was it?
It was a black SUV. I don't know what kind.
Okay, I don't have any further questions. Thank you.
Any cross-examination?
We have no questions.
No questions.
Miss Kurland, you can step down.
Thank you.